Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video on my channel, Hairlicious. If you guys are new to this channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you guys are updated on my second hair transplant journey progress, as well as video topics covering current hair loss treatments in the pipeline. Also, if you haven't done so, take a look at my website, HAIRLICIOUSLY.com, where you guys can take a look at my current hair loss treatment regimen, which includes microneedling and dermaroling, my low-level laser therapy cap, DHT blocking shampoo and serum, which is actually back in stock. So thank you very much for all of your patience. So today I wanted to do a quick update on my second hair transplant journey progress. I just hit my day 138, so I am about 3 and I guess a little over 4, maybe close to 4.5 months since I got in November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, about 4.5 months since I've had my last FUE procedure in South Korea. From a distance, you guys can see how well the hairline is established. It really frames the face really nicely, and I think the doctor did a great job as far as hairline placement. It's not too high, it's not too low, and it's just perfect in my opinion. Let me give you guys a up-close view of the hairline. So the hairline is still growing in, and I'm still really early in terms of growth. You guys can see that there's a bunch of single hair grafts in the frontal portion of the hairline, which is what you want so that you guys can have a natural looking hairline. I also really love this part here, which is the temporal peaks, and I think it just makes it look, or make my forehead look a lot more masculine just because it kind of closes off, and even on the sides here. Now, if you guys did not notice, I have something known as, I forgot what it's called. It was retrograde alopecia. That's what it's called. So retrograde alopecia is where you have thinning on the sides. So the longer that I grow my hair, it's going to be a lot more noticeable. And that's one of the main reasons why I end up shaving the sides, so that it kind of hides the fact that I have thinning hair on the sides here. It's not like the hairs are falling out, but it just doesn't look good because it kind of looks like, you know, there's not much hair here, which there isn't, but it's just really thin compared to, let's say, like the hairs on the top here. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the results so far, and I will continue to give you guys updates. There's no redness, there's no dryness, there's no itchiness, there's nothing like that, and I think it just looks really good. The hair design, the angles of the hairs that are growing in is really good and proper. I will say this though, there's one area here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a lot more see-through compared to, let's say, this area here. This is kind of like my weak side, and there's still hairs that are just growing in. And before, I actually didn't have any hairs, especially right in the center here. But there's a lot of baby hairs growing in, and since it's really thin, it's a little bit difficult for you guys to see, but it is growing there, and I will keep you guys updated. I did not get a haircut for about a month now. As you guys know, the whole coronavirus that's just affecting worldwide, it's a major pandemic, and there's a lot of businesses that have closed down, a lot of businesses that are not opening, and one of them would include barbers. So because of that, I was not able to cut my hair, and it's been way overdue since my haircut. What I wanted to do was, if I can get 300 likes on this video, I will go ahead and buzz cut my hair. Buzz cut my head, or buzz cut my hair. I will probably do it using a number 1, 2, or 3 buzzer. I honestly don't want to do a number 1 because I think it's a little bit too short, and my wife just really hates it every time that I shave my head. But I guess it's not really shaving my head, but it's just buzz cutting. But a lot of you guys wanted to see the back of the donor zone. I had 2 hair transplants, in case you guys are not aware. First one I had was 1,700 grafts, and then the second one, the most recent one, was 1,800 grafts. And they were all implanted into the frontal portion of my hairline. So in total, I had 3,500 FUE grafts extracted and implanted into the frontal portion, which means that I should have 3,500 grafts, or 3,500 holes in the back of my scalp, unless the doctor was lying about it. But 3,500 holes in the back of someone's scalp is a lot, and I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of you guys were asking me to do a video to buzz cut my hair and then show you guys how the back of the donor zone looks like. A lot of people who end up getting hair transplants, especially if you get an FUT, are not going to shave their heads or buzz cut their heads because it's going to expose a scar. The nice thing about the FUE is that you can still buzz cut your hair and still, you know, conceal all of the little scars depending on how long your hair is. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to buzz cut my hair either using a number 1, 2, or 3 clipper. Probably gonna be more closer to a number 3, but I think you guys will still be able to see the scars if I show you guys up close. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys want me to buzz cut my head. But I have to get 300 likes on this video because I'm really not sure about doing it. And since my wife is kind of iffy, she doesn't like it. And I think the last time that I did it was about 2-3 years ago. You guys can actually watch that video. And she tried cutting my hair and then she messed up and I ended up just shaving it off using, I think it was like a number 2 or number 3.
I don't think you should do it. It will grow.
You don't think I should do it?
No, it will grow out.
Okay, guys. Dun, dun. So my girlfriend Annie's gonna help me. She's the one that messed it up. She's the one that's gonna fix it. Oh yes, shave it off, baby. Shave it off. What do you think? Do you think it looks okay?
I don't know, your mom's gonna kill me and kill you.
It's fine. It's better than... It's not looking too bad. She's not happy. She is definitely not happy. So I'll probably do the same thing in this time, but let me know what you guys think. But I think a lot of you guys would be like, hey, just go ahead and do it. One of the other reasons is that I've actually been teleworking. So that means that I don't have to go into work and I can still go ahead and buzz cut my head without people noticing if I don't like the look. So let me know in the comments below. Also, the other thing is I wanted to do kind of like a giveaway. I'm not exactly sure what the format's gonna be, but I have 4 of these MICRONEEDLIng pens. These are the dermal rollers. These are the ones that come with the wire. It works just as well as the regular Dr. Pen, which is the one that I've been using here. But it works the same way. It comes with what you guys see here, and I actually have 4 of these in stock. So give me some good ideas. And in my next video, I will read your comments in this video and then see what I can do. Maybe I can do something like, if you guys subscribe to my Instagram channel or Instagram platform, which is Hairliciously, you guys can take a look there and maybe you guys can think of something for me to do. But please let me know in the description below because I've never done a giveaway and I need some good ideas. And the other thing is, before I go, I wanted to let you guys know that Motion Clinic is still doing their 51% promotion for the hair transplant. I know that a lot of people are afraid of traveling during this whole pandemic with the virus going on. But the good thing about the incentive is that you guys can actually do something known as advance payment, where you pay up front and then you guys can schedule. You don't have to do it right away. You guys can schedule a hair transplant later down this year, whether it be September, October, November, or even next year. And the reason for that is because Motion Clinic wants you to get a good deal on the hair transplant. They want to be in business. They want to have customers, satisfied customers. But at the same time, they want to make sure that people are going to feel safe coming into South Korea to get a hair transplant. So you guys can even talk to the manager, Kim, and schedule a hair transplant later down the road, like I said. And I think some people are even booked for next year, next March, whatever it may be, but you just have to consult with them. Consultation is free. You don't have to pay anything. You would send the frontal, the sides, the back, and then the top. And then you'll send it off to Kim, who is the manager. He speaks fluent English, so there's not going to be any issues with language. And then he's going to get consultations from the doctor. And then they are going to give you guys an estimate of how much the doctor thinks that you guys are going to need in terms of grafts. You guys can choose whether you want to do a shaven or non-shaven. In my case, I actually got the non-shaven, which was pretty neat because when they extract the donor zone or the donor hairs, they normally have to shave it down so that they can have better access to it. But in my case, they just plucked it from the back, they extracted it, and then they implanted into my balding areas without anything being shaved. This is really good for those who actually want to go back to work in a relatively short period of time, so that you guys can disguise the FUE procedure that's being done. All you really need is about 2 weeks to heal and have the back of the donor zone completely heal. And so I think it's a good time, in my opinion, to get it done. But like I said, with the whole coronavirus, not a lot of people are trying to go right now. If I could, I would push it back to sometime later this year so that you guys don't have to worry about being infected or whatnot. But yeah, and as you guys know, I did get tested because there was people at work that were confirmed with coronavirus. And today it's been about 6 days since my last testing. They did a nasal swab and then they did a mouth swab, and they sent it over to a lab. I think it's in Richmond, Virginia, for people that live in Virginia. I still have not heard back because they've been backlogged. But the last time that I've came in contact with somebody who had COVID-19 was over 15 days. And typically the incubation period for COVID is around 14 days, I believe. So if you guys don't have any symptoms within 14 days, there's a good chance that you don't have it. But the other thing is that you can also be asymptomatic, which means that you guys don't have any symptoms, yet still have the virus. So always keep your social distancing. Make sure you guys wear a mask and gloves if you guys can. Limit social settings. Make sure to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. And even the virus can actually get on your hair, your clothes and stuff like that. So just make sure to keep everything clean. Safety is our #1 concern. And then you would have to worry about your hair and stuff like that. So there's no point in getting a full head of hair if you're going to end up getting coronavirus and die. So make sure to take care of your health, guys. And if you guys have any questions, please make sure to leave me some comments below. And like I said, let me know, should I shave my head or not? Make sure to give me that 300 likes and I will go ahead and buzz cut my head using a #1, 2, or 3 shaver or whatever it's called, clipper. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you guys like this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Take care.